I guess this Dodge Durango took out at least 2 miles of fence, folks. They never did catch those outlaws. Legend has it, they're still out there today. We made it, folks. Don't touch anything, girls.
Okay. Dad, I found a needle!
I'm Wrecker Rick, you're watching Murphy's Diesel. We've got an off-road recovery, folks. It's a high-speed chase gone wrong. Well, I guess you could say it's gone right because the guy escaped, but they found his car, and the only way to get this thing out of there is by helicopter. Unless you have the world's largest off-road wrecker like I do. It's a Dodge Durango. It's about 10 miles from any paved road. I'm gonna grab the FTs, get them loaded up, and we're gonna hit the road. They're in the wrong truck. We're taking the Freedom 550. Girls, you're in the wrong truck.
I went out of my way and started it for you guys. Now it's gonna be hot again.
We're taking the Freedom 550, girls.
Why?
Because we gotta take HB, and that's HB's hauler.
Can I drive HB?
I'll think about it.
Can I drive HB?
Come on, girls, get your car seats. There you go.
Wrecker Rick, I can do it with one hand.
Yeah, you're that strong. Come on, Smoke.
I want to be carried. That's right, folks. We're going on the recovery. Daddy carry me. Katie got hurt. Yay! By the way, this is a big crashy hat. Your dad.
Thanks, Smoke.
Big crashy.
I forgot to do my husbandly duties.
Always a gentleman.
This is what you have to go through when you got a trophy wife.
What's a trophy wife?
You know, I've always been the guy that fixes things. Trucks, equipment, off-road recoveries. When someone else is stuck, I'm the guy that figures it out. But I've learned it's a whole lot harder to fix your own stuff. I've lived with ADHD and depression most of my life. With 24/7 towing, high stress, and no sleep, it really catches up to you. I used to tell myself I could handle it, but the truth is, like a recovery gone wrong, sometimes you need help pulling yourself out. That's why I finally tried therapy through today's sponsor, BetterHelp. And honestly, it's been a game changer. We help other people every day, but we rarely take the time to help ourselves. Therapy helped me realize that I deserve that same effort, and maybe you do too. BetterHelp is the sponsor of this video, and they're making it easier to get started. You just fill out a quick questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist in as little as a few days. If it's not the right fit, you could switch anytime, no extra cost. So if you've spent your life fixing other people, but haven't taken the time to fix what's going on inside, check it out. Head to betterhelp.com/Murphy'sDiesel or click the link in the description to get 10% off your first month. I had to make a pit stop by our Williams yard, folks. I had to rob something off a war machine. And let me tell you, it's probably gonna blow your minds. We're gonna need this bad Larry, this bad Larry. Honestly, it's more like a recommendation. I'll step wherever I well please. Back on the road.
We gotta hook the trailer up. Whoa there, Wrecker Rick.
You gotta put that tailgate down there, Goldie?
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna have to clean out the back of the truck so we can hook this trailer up. Whoever owns this thing's a slob.
Wrecker Rick, aren't you the owner?
Mrs. Wrecker Rick is.
He's not a slob.
Stand by, we're gonna get hooked up and get HB on here.
Okay, go. Did I mess up, Wrecker
No, you're
Rick?
good. Go ahead. All the way up, Dayton.
Boy, this Max D trailer has just been a tree topper ride.
All right, load up, girls. Let's go. Well, I showed up to the automotive shop where I take my stuff to get worked on, and they ain't got my truck done yet, folks.
Patience is a virtue, Dad.
So is daylight, T-Money. I guess I'll take this opportunity to make sure all my rigging's on board. That's usually a virtue I don't have either. I should have everything I need with these nifty little Roam boxes I have these days.
Aw, look at how cute they are.
Wow. Hatchet, check. Let's have a look in this other side. Go ahead, snoop around. These Roam boxes are something else, folks. You could take them off in about 2 minutes, and you can put them on in about 2 minutes. Just like that, and it's off, buckles down. 3 hours later, and I'm finally getting to put my truck on the trailer. This place is getting a bad Yelp review. 1 star from Wrecker Rick.
It's been like 15 minutes. Wait to be dramatic.
We're not splitting hairs here, T-Money. You had one job.
And I completed it.
Want to load Hellboy on there for me?
I guess.
Thanks, sweetheart. Good. Thanks, T-Money.
You betcha, boss.
Well, we'll see you boys later.
Deuces.
Thanks for getting my truck in, guys. Put it on my tab. We gotta stop and grab some premium diesel, folks. Then we'll be on the road.
Wow, this is a huge animal, huh? Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I have strategically placed my rig to where I could feel both of them up at the same time. That's how you get to the top, folks.
Bye-bye.
You ready to go, Smoke? Smoke is ready to hit the road, folks. We're jumping on the old mother road. Route 66, if you will. This Dodge Durango is about 40 miles down Route 66 at the Grand Canyon Caverns. Well, at least that's where we run out of pavement at. I guess this Dodge Durango took out at least 2 miles of fence, folks. They never did catch those outlaws. Legend has it, they're still out there today. You could hear the sound of them hitting their crack pipe on a full moon. Fun fact for you, I used to work on that little ranch over there. It's called the Sevens Ranch. For the late, great Will Wells, folks. We're about 30 miles from the lock gate. Stand by. Welcome to the quaint little town of Seligman, Arizona. Welcome to the Grand Canyon Caverns, folks. There's actually a huge cavern underneath us right here that's so big that it leads all the way to the edge of the Grand Canyon.
Is that true? It leads all the way to the Grand Canyon?
Well, that's the rumor. There's a little hotel here, a restaurant, and you can check out the caverns, folks. It's pretty cool, but it's literally in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing for 50 miles each direction. Fun fact for you, I took Mrs. Wrecker Rick on her first date here.
Yeah, that wasn't me, babe. You must be thinking about another woman.
Cut the camera, cut the camera. We're gonna unload right here in their parking lot. Everybody, I'm sure the heathens back there will probably be crawling all over these dinosaurs.
There you go. Use them legs. Kick the air. That's way better than Mom can do. Mommy can't even do that, man. Oh no, Dayton's in jail.
Casey Liddell style. their new seats. Gotta grab my spreader bar. Can you go turn the PTO on Hellboy?
You got it, babe. Always a gentleman.
You girls ready? Hey dads, is your little lady pissed off that you're not getting your honeydews done? Well, not today, boys. We've got the blue collar dream, yard work's worst nightmare. It's an SVL 97 on a 36-foot gooseneck trailer with a 5500 Ram on 37-inch tires. And this bad Larry's got a Warrior Gladiator winch on it just for sticky situations. And for all you pissed off ladies, Father's Day is right around the corner. So get your blue collar man some blue collar entries, because right now at murphysdieselstore.com, we're doing 50 times multipliers on Stay Classy America hats, some Wrecker Rick shades, and the 10,000 pound Gladiator Warrior winch. And don't forget, folks, this bad Larry comes at $30,000 cash.
I'm guessing that I'm gate opener Nikki today.
You're Mrs. Gate Getter Rick today.
Good thing we're going to the ranch with the most gates.
Well, we're only going to be on a road for like 300 feet. We're going off-road on this one, folks.
Always close the gate behind you. Never leave it open. This is open range, folks.
It claims we got about 21 miles to go, but we're actually going right over by that peak right there. As the crow flies, it looks about like 3 miles to me. Stand by. We made it to the old slurry line, folks. We're gonna go down the slurry line for a mile or two, and then we're gonna go via cow trail. That spreader bar's pretty wide. I got it high. The only thing it's gonna get into is a couple of trees.
There was a grasshopper?
This is where we take the road less traveled. Well, unless you're a cow, then you travel it a lot. Fun fact for you, everybody thinks that Hellboy's so big that it just destroys ground, but it's actually the opposite. It's basically got huge balloon tires on it. It really doesn't dig into the ground at all. It's like a snow cat. We've wrestled up a couple of cow elk, folks. If you look, you could see the tracks from the Dodge Durango. It's a heavy vehicle with very small tires. It'll actually leave more of a mark on the ground than Hellboy does. That's why law enforcement and a lot of these off-road agencies like to use us, because we leave such a small footprint when we go in places. Little buck antelope. Yeah, I know, pronghorn, but we actually call him antelope. They used to call me Antelope Guide Rick. There's a lot of game right here in this little basin. Mrs. Wrecker Rick has found the Durango by air, folks. They used to call her Mrs. Air Assault Rick. We made it, folks. I'm gonna get in position. We're gonna get this thing rigged up and get the heck out of here. Stand by. Watch out for snakes, Goldie.
Okay.
Let's go check this bad Larry out.
Andy, do you want your squishy?
I want my squishy, Dayton.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
My squishy.
Let me get this for you, Dayton.
Thank you, Daddy. Always a gentleman.
They're drinking Capri Suns and applesauce. Let's see what's in here.
Don't touch anything, Goldie.
Okay, I won't. Whoa. This looks like my bedroom. Hey, Wrecker Rick, were they living in here?
It almost appears so, wouldn't it?
I can't believe that guy just got stuck in the cops just put him in the jail.
I can't believe this thing's still intact, folks. But now you see why I brought the spreader bar. We're gonna NASCAR this bad Larry. There's no way to tow this without destroying the front end.
I don't want to hold this.
We're taking this opportunity to teach Goldie how to change a tire today, and Dayton.
How do I do it?
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Lefty, loosey, tighty.
It's not working. Why is it so hard?
It's got 2 flat tires on the rear. We're gonna have to take the front tires off, put them on the rear. We're gonna be here all day if I don't take over, folks. See, the front 2 tires are holding air. Question is, how am I gonna get both ends picked up to change them? Well, it's got a spare, so we don't have to take off the front right because somebody over tightened the lug nuts and it's breaking my lug wrench. So I'm gonna drop the spare, but I gotta do it from the trunk and I can't get the trunk open. Is it coming down?
Yeah.
Tell me when you got enough slack to get it out. Sure is hot in these Durangos.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I found a jack, folks. We'll just jack the front up right here, pick up the back with HB, do a little swapperooski on here. I got the front jacked up now. I just need to get my other jack into position. Stand by. You got this. Okay? You got it. Goldie's a little scared. Turn that way. Keep going. You got it. Okay, now give it a little gas. Turn your front this way. Good job. You got it. Now you're going to back up really slow. Whoa. Perfect. There you go. Goldie, you can do anything.
Probably not my schoolwork.
Now that Goldie got the jack in position, we can pick up the rear and swap these tires out and then we'll be out of here. Jack me up, babe. Okay, boom up. Hold it. We got her off the ground. Let me swap these tires out. Are they coming undone?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks, it is hotter than a well digger out here.
Problem, Wrecker Rick. Those 3 lug nuts won't come undone.
Allow me to assist.
Aw, thanks. Wrecker Rick,
Yes, ma'am.
I think I can flip this tire.
Good job. This way, with good tires on the back, it'll roll out of here instead of damaging the ground any more than it already has. Because we're going to have it lifted up in the front. So we don't need good tires on the front. All right, Goldie, go tighten that back one down. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right, go to the next one. Hustle, hustle, hustle. You gotta hustle these kids, folks. If you don't, they'll lollygag all day.
I don't lollygag.
Goldie wouldn't have lasted 5 seconds with OG Wrecker Rick. Boy, this jack came in handy.
Babe, watch out! That's the poisonous desert beetle.
That's a stink bug.
Well, he flew away, so we're good. Saved your life, babe.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. I gotta get the spare out now. At least it's got a full-size spare. It's a Dodge thing. All right, pick it up now, babe.
I love that braid.
Does it help?
Oh yeah, thank you, Goldie.
Yep.
You're a lifesaver.
Thanks. I'm probably
We're
the only
almost done,
one
baby, if you just
here
sit down.
that's gonna hydrate.
I don't know if you noticed, but I just threw that tire in there all by myself, babe.
Woo, I noticed.
All right, let her down. Boom in. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring HB to the front and we're gonna get rigged up and get the H out of here.
Hey, babe. I don't know if you noticed, but I just let that down all by myself.
Oh, I noticed.
It's a big house.
Now I gotta grab my rigging. I'll tell you what, these Rome boxes come in handy, folks. Boom up. We're rigged up, but we're too long. I'm gonna pull it over to me and I'm gonna re-rig. That's about where we want it, but our slings are too long. The good thing I got my old Wrecker Rick rope kit, folks. You can get yourself one at Murphy's Diesel store. No better time than right now, because with the purchase of a Wrecker Rick rope kit, you could get entered to win the old 55, folks. We got our slings doubled up now. Cool thing about the Wrecker Rick slings is they got a protective layer right here. And they've also got sleeves on them for protection. They're double protected. Okay, you're good. Didn't I tell you that your mind would be blown? You're like, Wrecker Rick, this is a NASCAR? You can't tow that like that. Saddle up, gals.
We're walking. Dad, can we walk?
Okay, if you guys walk, we won't be able to go to the caverns and see the caves.
Why?
They'll be closed by the time we get there. But if you get in the truck and we haul, we can make it there.
But you'll break the car if you haul butt.
That's not true. Did you not watch Matt's off-road games when I won the towing competition? Let me get this for you girls.
Can you hold this for me? Always a gentleman. I got it.
Those new cameras are handier than shirt pockets, folks. Thanks, babe.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a special thank you to Wolfbox.
Are you girls ready?
Yes! Yes! Yeah! Ready to rock and roll.
See that, folks? There ain't another world's largest off-road wrecker that can do that. And that's why they call me Crew Cab Rick. I'm in the family business. My off-road wrecker can do everything everyone else's can, plus haul a bunch of kids around. And a sunburned trophy wife. I think the car's running into me. Had to adjust my boom a little bit. It's trying to run up inside me. See, that's the cool part about a telescoping boom is I can put it out there and keep it away from me so it doesn't run into the back of me. I don't have to have anybody right inside it and brake. We're actually on a really steep downgrade right now. Babe, I just had the weirdest dream. Boy, she follows right along like the old 51 Mellow Yellow. Steps Towing would be proud. We made it back to the cable line, folks. Finally made it to good road. Decent road. Sure is nice not having any doors on HB, huh, babe? Boy, she got a little light in the front end right there. It's pretty steep.
Babe, there's the Freedom 550 right there. Where are you going?
If you think that we're gonna get away with not taking these girls to these gigantic caverns, think again, babe.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
You're the best.
No, you girls are the best. You guys did great today. OG Wrecker Rick would be proud.
Oh, you're not gonna jump?
You are a hot mess.
We've got to take these kids to the caverns, and if me and Mrs. Wrecker Rick got to sit through it, so do you guys. We're a family.
I mean, I'm pretty jacked.
It's actually really cool, folks. You're going to love it. To be honest, I'm a little worried about Hellboy and that Dodge Durango fitting on the trailer. I'm going to have my hands full trying to get it on there. It's 900 feet down, folks.
900 feet minus 690. We're going 200 feet down. Took 2 years to blast out the shaft starting in 1958. And if you want to take a peek up there, sir, or anybody that wants to, you're more than welcome. I figure you might want to stick that little...
We finally made it 30 minutes later.
If y'all are interested in touching some more rocks, I told you that the ones upstairs were the only ones you're supposed to touch, but on this wall we will allow you to.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
I was in here 30 years ago when I was a kid. I was about Goldie's age.
He's an old man, guys.
They used to call her mathematician Goldie,
No, I'm very bad at math.
clearly. This place hasn't changed a bit.
This one goes down 33 feet, 10 meters.
Just saying, girls, you girls can all get married in here.
Do I have to?
You get to.
Well, I might. Well, I want to get married in here. Mamma mia!
Look at all that water. It's from the Cold War.
The guys who brought them down here probably weren't invited to the party.
They had it stored down here just in case shit hit the fan.
Yeah. They also had weddings here.
All very smooth rocks. It was a pain dragging them over here for y'all to look at.
And then, like, I sold it. I
Nice.
was so good at first.
It's super
Good
cool.
work.
Excellent. Look at that, folks. There's a shaft they drilled in the rock so they could get their concrete down here.
What would happen if that went? What do you think?
This whole cave would go. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, we made it, folks. We're still alive.
Can't pull it out.
If you want to kill the whole tour. This is the longest elevator ride we've ever been on, huh, Simone?
No.
Well, after walking in that gigantic hole, we've worked up an appetite. Oh, would you look at that? There's a restaurant right there. Stand by. We've got to get Hellboy and this bad Larry on the trailer. I don't know if it's going to fit. Stand by. I think it just might fit, Goldie.
Sure about that? Now it is!
Oh yeah, she's gonna fit, Goldie.
I guess I was wrong.
Never second guess Wrecker Rick.
Okay.
Just in time, folks. The sun is going down and we're headed for the casa.
Yeah. Stay classy, folks.